We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today we got a decent sized NHL slate I'm kind of excited about. And we got a couple NBA games, right? Eight NBA games. And then it's just about it for me today. I know we have a couple college basketball games as well. I'm honestly not betting them. So we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. For me, yesterday went 1-3 in college basketball. Yep, I think that was the nail on the coffin for this season for me. Loss of the Boilermakers minus the 12.5. For whatever reason, St. Peter's, I don't understand. I seriously don't understand.
This is kind of
I don't understand.
It's got the Loyola Chicago Sister Jean vibes.
Like I don't get it. I will never get it, and it is what it is.
It's the stash.
Whatever. Yeah. But I mean, with the matchups they have, it feels like they gave a red carpet to. Well, my next play here was the Boston Bruins was the UCLA Bruins money line. Loser. They put the red carpet out for North Carolina to play Duke in the Final Four. Whatever. Iowa State, loser as well. I did hit the under 131.5 with Iowa State and Miami. That was the only thing I hit yesterday in college basketball, and that was the last play I'm going to hit in college basketball this year because I'm no longer putting a single dollar down on any of the remaining games because I hate it. Huh?
That's bullcrap.
I'm not. I promise you I won't. And then in the NHL, I went 2-1, had a profitable day in the NHL. It was nice. Had the over in that Columbus game. That was lucky. It was 3-2 Jets heading into the third. It was 3-2 Jets, about 40-something seconds or 30-something seconds left in the game. The Jets hit a empty net goal. It was taken back on a penalty. Columbus ties it and cashes the over. It was great. The Buffalo Sabres, team total over 2.5 hits as well. The minus 115. It was minus 115 there. My best bet on Terry's show. And then my book made a goof on the Flyers plus 2.5 at plus 135. Honestly, I only bet that because of the goof, and I should have just turned around and bet Colorado as well, just to have nothing to do with that game and just whatever. But it is what it is. I took a shot. I had about 20% CLV on that game because I bet it at plus 135, and literally 20 minutes later it went right back to the minus 180 it was before it got messed up. So I'll take a loss on that play any day of the week. So overall yesterday, 2-1 in hockey, profitable, 1-3 in college basketball. Finished 3-4, down 1.45 units. So today is just 6 hockey plays for me, and that's it. How about you, Tim?
Yeah, yesterday was a really good day for me. Started off with a 2-0 day in preseason baseball. Hit on the Tigers, hit on the Tigers and Phillies. Both of them at plus money, so that was nice. That's a 5-0 start. I'll have maybe 2 or 3 spring training games on Higgs' show because I'm still waiting for lineups. There's only been one full game that has lineups and starting pitch. Oh, nope, there's one more. The Mets game got officially announced. So
Did I just see Robinson Cano is in the starting lineup?
Yes, Robinson Cano is in the starting lineup. But there's only 2 games that have actually given out the stuff. But I'll give out those on Higgs' show later. So stay tuned for that on the Max Wagers Network. And then swept the board in the NBA. Went 1-0. Hit on the T-Wolves. There you go, Terry. Your Minnesota Timberwolves helped me out yesterday. I had a money line. They won by, I think, 20-something. So nice, easy rocking chair there. Happy with that one. And then for college basketball, didn't bet. What was the first game of the night? Purdue. Purdue sucked. Yeah, I still don't understand that one. Didn't bet the Kansas game. I bet North Carolina. it was always the Tar Heels. And then we had the under and Iowa State, which the under hit. Iowa State did not. So we ended up breaking exactly even because we took Iowa State money line. So that worked. Ultimately it was a profitable day for me. So I can't complain. And we'll get into today's slate and see how that's going. So
we'll look at the chat first though.
Good morning. Starting off yesterday, off good with that plus 120 parlay. I said covered with ease. Which one was that one again? Was that preseason baseball or was that something else? Braves moneyline thoughts. I don't know how you could be betting a game like that when you don't even know who's pitching or who's hitting for the Braves right now. So I cannot give any information until I know who's playing. Mike Glennon, if that's how you want to start off this show. What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Show some appreciation, subscribe, and share. Let's get it. March Madness is slowing down bad, but the Peacocks helped.
Just keep in mind, for all the people who love March Madness, remember in 37 days starts the best postseason in sports. I said what I said, the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yeah. You guys, yeah,
we have a reason behind that. We got copyrighted the last 2 days.
Yeah, we got copyrighted on that. It's not because we didn't like the video. We got copyrighted, Terry, so I'm sorry. We didn't think we would, but morning, you hit on a 15-game. Dude, if you hit on a 15-game parlay, can you send me that ticket to my Twitter, either at Bets Earle or at Gaming Giggity, and I'll put it up on the stream for everybody to see that you hit a 15-legger. If you did, congratulations. Send it to me. Let's see it. T-Wolves for the NBA title. I mean, we joked about it in the beginning of the year. But Minnesota's currently sitting in a 7 spot. So they're currently in a play-in game, and they would only need to win one play-in game versus the Clippers or the winner of New Orleans and Lakers. So I could definitely see Minnesota making it into the playoffs. They would have to play Memphis or Phoenix, so I don't see them getting out of the first round. But we joked about it, but there's some considerations. Braves and Rays. Yeah, you took the big minus ones. Good job. Yeah, all good. We're sorry, Terry. Islanders money line today.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I wanted to bring up one thing before we get into the thing. This is a college basketball thing because the Peacocks there. If you are in New Jersey and you bet you bet the North Carolina Tar Heels to win the region, congratulations, you cashed your bet. Because in New Jersey, they're cashing out those because you couldn't bet on St. Peter's because New Jersey schools. You can't bet on New Jersey colleges in New Jersey. So congratulations to those who have North Carolina and New Jersey to win the region. You just cashed your ticket there.
By the way, real quick, anybody in the chat, did anybody have UNC making the Elite Eight? Was it just me? I'm the only one? All right. I had them facing Kentucky, though, so.
Close enough. I mean, St. Peter's, Kentucky, it's about the same thing. Yeah.
I had them, though. I had them.
And I was also, I'm not betting this, obviously. Under 6.5, yeah. I'm not betting this, but if you want to make this parlay, it's even money. I'm calling it the college basketball is rigged parlay, taking Duke money line today, taking North Carolina money line tomorrow, and see you in the Final Four of those two teams for the first time ever.
I learned how to handicap games. Oh, there you go.
I would love to see it. I would love to see that you actually had that.
Dude, hey, Nick, I will say my bracket is perfect right now. It is perfect. Everything's correct. I'm going to start predicting the Elite Eight games in about 2 days, but my bracket is perfect right now. What freaking time machine do you have?
I was going to say, how's your time machine working? Because that's great work right there, and your time machine is spot on. I just need to know how you built it.
50% of that is right, John. It's going to be Houston and Carolina. It's not going to be Duke. I really want to see some Woo Pigs tonight, but that's beyond the point.
Some chop suey.
Yeah, let's do some NBA stuff, do some NHL stuff, run through these games, and we can talk some college basketball there. You love underdogs. That's how you got to it. All right. No, today. Oh. Yeah, no, I still, even today, I think I'm not betting Duke because every single time I bet against Duke, they win. So if I don't bet against Duke, they might lose. So go Arkansas today. Let's do some NBA, Nick.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be doing my numbers as you're breaking down these games, so I can give you a number for it as well. So we'll kick it on off here. The Pelicans are hosting the Spurs. We have the Pelicans as 7-point home favorites. Total of 232.5. Where are you looking for this one?
As much as I've been I've been betting the Pelicans lately. I can't do it at this line. -7, I think it's just a little bit too much. I missed my line. There was a -5 when it opened, and then the lines ballooned. New Orleans has covered now in 5 out of the last 6 games. They're going to be a good team down the stretch because this is what matters right now. They're almost healthy, minus Zion, but Zion's probably not going to be back the entire year.
Zion is healthy. Don't give me that crap. The day after he announced he was being shut down for the season, he was posting videos on TikTok and Instagram of him dunking and doing 360s and windmill dunks. Don't give me that crap. Zion's fine. He doesn't want to play for New Orleans anymore. All right. Sorry, I had to say that.
I mean, this would be the time to play for New Orleans, though. They're actually
he doesn't
winning.
Want to.
This is a 5 o'clock game. No wonder why I couldn't find the injury report. It would be a lean towards New Orleans, but I am not laying that type of number on them right now. It's a pass for me in this game. Maybe a lean towards the under 232.5, except for you would have missed your line because it opened up at 234. But it would be lean towards Pelicans, lean towards the under.
Yeah, my number for this one was New Orleans -3. So I like the Spurs in this spot here.
Fair enough. Thoughts on Lightning game under 6.5? Nick, real quick.
I like the underdog.
Fair enough.
I don't like the total.
Let's keep rolling on, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Orlando Magic. They're 2-point home favorites against the Sacramento Kings. Do the Magic deserve to be favorites?
Considering that the Kings are going to be without Debaton Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox, yes. Although it would be a lean towards the Kings in this one. I almost pulled the trigger, didn't pull the trigger, because I could see this one going either way. Normally, it's fade the injury report and go. But I couldn't. I could not pull the trigger on the Kings. They're not playing all that well lately. The Magic are actually covering spreads as of late. Oh, no, never mind. They've covered in 1 out of their last 5. These are just two teams that are really bad. And I wanted to do the 1-800-GAMBLER for this game, but it's not the 1-800-GAMBLER game because we get a repeat of last night. So another pass in this one. This is one of the games that are very ugly. And I have 2 plays today. I have 2 plays, and this is not one of the games.
This would be a lean for me. I have this as a straight pick 'em. So it's a lean towards the Kings +2.
Hi, Rat. How you doing? Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to roll with the Indiana Pacers. They're at the Toronto Raptors here. The Raptors are 11-point home favorites with a total of 224 in this game. We're looking at getting involved in this one.
No, I don't lay double digits. Although Toronto will probably end up winning this game by 20. Toronto has covered in 7 out of their last 10, including 3 out of their last 5, or it would be 7 out of their last 9. 11 points is a lot in the NBA. I know this Indiana team is not good, but at least both teams are fairly healthy right now. So I could definitely see this one being a closer game, but Pacers are eliminated. They're officially done as of I think a couple of days ago, and this is just not a team that I'm necessarily interested in going after. If it was the Toronto -9 when it wasn't double digits, I would have considered it. At 11 now is a no play. I'm not interested in this game anymore.
I lean towards Indiana in this one here. My number is Toronto -6.
That's fair. Let's keep rolling then.
Yeah, we're going to look at the Miami Heat. They're at home and they're underdogs against the Brooklyn Nets. 3.5-point underdogs, total of 230 in this game. Where are you looking?
I'm on Brooklyn. I took a minus 3.5. I know you shouldn't really be fading the Miami Heat as a dog. This Heat team has not looked good as of late. They have not covered a game in their last 6. Last time they covered was when they're 8.5 points favorites versus Cleveland on the 11th. So it's been 2 weeks since they've covered a game, and they've been fighting each other. I mean, they've been fighting each other on the thing. They're in the 1 seed right now. They've clinched a playoff spot, and they're fighting each other. Brooklyn, and this could be another case. These teams, the top East teams, probably don't want to be on the top of the East right now, because most likely the Brooklyn Nets could be looming in the playoffs. Because right now, Brooklyn, I believe, is in a play-in game. Yeah, Brooklyn's currently in the 8th spot. A little bit of a run, they could possibly move up. But if I was Miami and Philadelphia, I would want to drop. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think that certain teams are going to try to stay out of that 1 or 2 spot just because they don't want to have to face the Brooklyn Nets in the first round of the playoffs. And I'm going the Nets in this one. I think they win by 5 to 7 points. I think it's a good spot for them. I'm taking the Brooklyn Nets minus 3.5. No Tyler Hero for Miami. So minus 3.5 will be the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, for me, I don't understand this line. I like the Heat in this spot a lot. I had this line around Heat minus 5 at home. So that's where I'm going to be. I would be leaning towards that way. Or it would be a play for me. Would be the Heat in this spot.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. After Heat meltdown, they come out strong. So first quarter, first half. No. I don't think so. I think this one's done from the beginning. Let's keep moving on. We got 4 more NBA games, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're hosting the Chicago Bulls. Cavaliers are 1.5-point home favorites, total 222.
This Bulls team has just been collapsing lately. They've won 3 out of their last 10, covered 2 out of their last 10. They just are not playing well. On the Cavs side, they've won 5 out of their last 10, covered in 4 or 5-1. This is another one of the scenarios. Is these are 2 teams that are very, and one of the big things that I'm looking at the standings a lot because these 2 teams are sitting pretty much on top of each other. Chicago is 4.5 games back. Cleveland is 5.5 games back. Toronto is 5.5 games back. That fight for that 5 seed is huge right now. Miami, not to mention the Eastern Conference in general. Eastern Conference, Miami is in first. Philly and Milwaukee half game back, and Boston a game back. And then you got a competitive 5 through 6, and then you got a semi-competitive 8 through 10. Unlike the Western Conference, where Phoenix has a 9-game lead, and then the only battles right now are from 4 to 7. So this Eastern Conference is competitive. I expect this game to be competitive. It would be a lean towards Cleveland, probably just taking them on the money line. But it's a no play for me in this one.
For me, it was I have them up here. It's a lean towards Cleveland. My line was 3.5 with Cleveland. And I'm just testing these numbers out until the beginning of April. And then if it looks good, then I'm going to start betting them in April.
There you go. Why my book don't want to let me parlay Detroit plus 1.5 in the under.
You can't do puck lines and totals.
There you go. Good morning, guys. And everybody in the chat, hit the like button. Dang right. Go ahead and move on to what I think is going to be the marquee matchup of the night.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks are at the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are 1.5-point home favorites, total of 232.5. Where are you looking?
I went over in this game. I could see this one being both teams getting close to the 120s. A high-scoring game back and forth. Giannis is probable for this game, or he's questionable for this game. No Drew Holiday, no Ja Morant, and Chris Middleton is probable. That being said, I still like the over. A lot of people are going to see a bunch of injuries and go, this one's not going to touch it. No, it's going to go over. I could see this one. Whoever wins is going to have 117, 118 points minimum. And I think this one goes over the total. So second and only last play of the day. We're going over the 232 between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah. Oh, you went over in that game?
I went over.
All right. I like that. For me, it's a lean towards the Memphis Grizzlies. I had this at 3.
That's fair. I got two games left, Nick.
Yeah, the Denver Nuggets are hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Nuggets slight 15-point home favorites. Total of 230 in this game. Where are you looking?
I want to check in one thing real quick. We could possibly be seeing a Michael Porter Jr. spotting today. It's not confirmed nor denied yet. It just says he was ruled out for last game. Nothing for this game. He could still return to the court before the end of March, and it appears Porter isn't quite there yet and won't be available when the Nuggets played the Suns. If rehab, however, goes well with the G League, Porter's next opportunity to return from a long absence could be tonight versus the Thunder. We could possibly see him tonight. And if that's the case, I like the Oklahoma City Thunder. Plus the points. SGA is questionable. Josh Giddey is questionable. We still don't know with him. Dort's still out for the year. We'll see with this game. I'm not betting the Nuggets at -15. If Michael Porter Jr. is ruled in, I'll be interested in Oklahoma City. Keep in mind, he will be on limited minutes, probably about 10-15 at max. So he's probably not going to play all that much if he does, but it'd be a lean towards Oklahoma City.
Yeah, my numbers tell me this should be a play on the Thunder here. I see 3.5 points of value here with OKC. My number is Denver -11.5. Also, keep in mind this could be a look-ahead spot for Denver with their massive game against Charlotte next game. So,
no, it's not a massive. No, absolutely not. Just because we're going to be at the game does not mean it's a massive one. Nick, I just put one of my college basketball bet slips on my Twitter just to prove I have a time machine. It's not just a time machine.
I'll take a look.
Sounds good. Nick, start up the last game real quick.
Yeah, the Houston Rockets are at the Portland Trail Blazers here. The Rockets are -3.5. Total of 231.5. Where are you looking?
Deja vu. This one was played yesterday, and I have the same opinion today as I did yesterday.
Stop it. Get some help.
Don't bet this game. I'm not betting this game. Houston won yesterday, right? Yeah, Houston won by 19. Could I see that happening again tonight? Yeah, I could very well see that happening again tonight. But no, this is not a game I'm interested in going after. You shouldn't want to go after this one. Still no Dame, no Nurkic. Hart questionable. Simons is out still. Winslow is out still. Nasir Little is out still. Bledsoe is out. This is an ugly game. Do not bet this one. Move on and do what else. Do whatever you need to do, but just don't go after this game. And that's the last of the NBA today. Yeah. We have a sizable NHL slate that I get to sit through. What is it, 12 games?
11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, I can't count. Cool. 12.
Yeah, 12 games.
I have 6 plays.
There you go.
I should probably type up the plays so we can have it scrolling.
That might be a good idea, Nick. That might be a good idea. We'll start off with your Islanders. They're in Boston taking on the Bruins. Bruins are -1 at 95, total of 5.5. Islanders have been hot. Do they stay hot? Well, so is the Bruins.
Both these teams have been playing really well lately. As I'm typing up all these plays. Looking at the spot here, we do have a New York Islanders team. I saw a stat since they've been forced not to play with their their Bridgeport Islanders team. I think they're 23-15-4. This team is a playoff caliber team, and so is Boston. Boston has been playing really well as well. They've won 8 of their last 10. Islanders have won 7 of their last 10. The Islanders have limited their opponents to less than 3 expected goals in 4 of their last 6 games. They've held their opponents under 3 goals in 5 straight games. They're playing Islander-style hockey. and that is huge at this time of year, especially if they would need to go on a big run in order to have any thought about the playoffs.
Playoffs. You're talking about playoffs?
Yes.
Sorry.
Because we bet the Islanders need to kind of go on like a 12-4 type of run, 13-4, something along those lines. And we would need to see equal 500 from the Washington Capitals in order to sneak into that playoff spot. That's kind of what we're looking at right now. It's not looking great, but I'm going to roll with the Islanders here. This is just a disrespectful price, to be completely honest. It's Linus Ullmark in net for Boston, which is the lesser of the two goalies. Jeremy Swayman. I love Jeremy Swayman. I like this goalie tandem in general in Boston. I like both these goaltenders with Jeremy Swayman and Linus Ullmark. If you ever see their post games after their wins, Tim, the goalie hugs I've seen on Twitter, those are awesome. When you develop something like that, that's really cool. But yeah, I think this is a spot here where the Islanders continue to own the Boston Bruins. Like, if we look at the regular seasons, the last 2 years, these teams haven't changed too much the last 2 years. The Islanders are 7-2-1 against them in their last 10 games. Like, this is an Islanders team that I've noticed, and I mean, they beat them last year in the playoffs, and this feels like a similar team. Similar, same head coaches, same all that stuff. And give me the Islanders at a very disrespectful plus 155, now up to plus 165 price tag in this spot. I think the Islanders win this game.
There you go. I was looking at one thing. How about your thoughts on a plus 330 draw?
I would not talk anyone off of the draw in this game. This has 2-2, 3-3 heading into overtime written all over it.
There you go. Under 5.5. Terry, we're not going to take that negativity in our chat, please.
What?
He said the Islanders are not going to be making the playoffs.
I never said they would. I said if they want to, they're going to have to go on a run here. And so it would start with today. And this team is playing well. And this team has confidence right now.
There you go. By the way, Terry, can you let me have my I'll put a best bet in for today. If you're able to give me the Columbus Blue Jackets to score first.
To score first?
Score first.
I
don't have that on my book, but
yes, you do.
Score the first.
Yes,
no,
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
NHL props. I got the Red Wings game, I got the Bruins game, and I got the Golden Knights game.
Weird. All right, I'm gonna try to find a price.
Islanders under.
Yeah, why not?
5.5 in this game. Last game Bruins.
Well, yeah, these are two teams that made me money last game. So.
Yep. Tampa Bay Lightning are minus 240 in Detroit taking on the Pistons. 6.5 is your total in this one.
Yeah, as I'm currently looking up who will to score first in the Blue Jackets game for you.
No, don't.
Team to score first in regulation time. Columbus Blue Jackets plus 125. Honestly, if you want to do that, just turn around and take the Columbus Blue Jackets first period 3-way money line at plus 240.
That's fair.
Plus 255, my bad. But back to this game here. We have the Red Wings taking on what is a struggling Tampa Bay team. Tampa Bay has lost 3 straight. Boston, Carolina, New York Rangers. So not bad. They've lost 6 of their last 8 games. Detroit's not looked good either. They've lost 8 of their last 10. But Tampa Bay, for whatever reason, is not great during day games. I don't know what it is, but I've noticed this a few times, is that Tampa Bay doesn't show up. And most of the time, and I just have this feeling, it's not confirmed yet, but we might see Brian Elliott in net for the Tampa Bay Lightning. It might not be Andrei Vasilevskiy. They may save Andrei Vasilevskiy for the tougher matchup in the second half of a back-to-back against the Islanders tomorrow. So here's what I did. Give me the Boston, or give me Boston. I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at a thing up. Give me the Detroit Red Wings on the money line, plus 220 in this spot here. This is an upset spot, I think. So I'm going to go with the Red Wings here. I think I'm backing both the underdogs to start the day. one of them are going to win straight up. At least one, if not both. So give me the Detroit Red Wings plus 220 against the Tampa Bay Lightning here.
That's fair. Detroit plus 1.5 with the under. Which one's the better play? I'm going to guarantee
Detroit.
Yeah. Lightning over.
It's a 6.5 now, isn't it? Right?
Yes, 6.5.
Yeah, no. This has 4-2 written all over it.
Fair enough. Red Wings and Islanders parlay money line.
Go for it.
There you go.
That'll pay you out. Let me see what that pays out real quick.
I swear I said that
plus 722.
I said that last night. Also say Devils usually give Lightning problems.
Yeah.
That's fair. I got my two college. I got my two preseason MLB plays now. Both of them at 1:00. Anyways, keep on rolling. The Chicago Blackhawks are in Vegas taking on the Golden Knights. Golden Knights are minus 195, and it pays 6 as a total, even though it's not written in. 6 is your total in this game. Thoughts on this one, Nick?
Yeah, I'm mad about the last Vegas game. I don't know how I didn't pick up on that. Because looking back at it now, looking at my numbers, that had positive regression for Vegas screaming all over it. They were shut out in back-to-back games, but they had 2.91 and 3.11 expected goals in those games. And then they went out and they scored 6 goals against Nashville. Previous to those 2 shutouts, they put up 5 against the Kings, 5 against the Panthers, 3 against the Jets, and 4 against the Blue Jackets. So this is a team that had been scoring goals before that as well. And I think they do that today against Kevin Lankinen and the Chicago Blackhawks, which have given up at least 3 goals in 8 of their last 10 games. Blackhawks are on a 2-game win streak, but it's against Anaheim and LA, which LA dominated that game and deserved to win it. So I like Vegas in this spot. I'm going to take the Vegas Golden Knights on the puck line at plus 125 to take care of business against a Blackhawks team where probably going down the stretch of the season, something that's going to be on my card most games or most times is puck lines versus the Chicago Blackhawks. And that's going to continue into today. Give me Chicago minus 1.5 versus Vegas.
There you go. This morning games, I like Boston and Las Vegas. What do y'all think?
Islanders and Knights.
Is it Braves? No. Well, I didn't bet that game. I will say I did not bet that game. The Florida Panthers, they're in Ottawa taking on the Senators. Florida's a minus 240, total is 6.5.
Yeah. I stayed off this game. It's a leaning towards the Florida Panthers. But this Pascal Sens team, when they always seem to show up against good competition. Florida's been playing well as of late, though. They've put up at least 3 goals in 9 of their last 10 games. They put up at least 3 expected goals in 7 of the last 10. They have won 8 of the last 10. They've won 7 of the last 10 expected goal battles. On the other side, Winnipeg, that was their opponent, the Ottawa Senators last game. Ottawa comes into this game. They won last game 5-2 against the Jets. Previous to that, they had lost 5 of their 6 games before that win. In all of those, they were puck lined. So this would be a lean towards a puck line here with the Florida Panthers. But I didn't get involved in this game.
Fair enough. You need some advice. You're in a free competition with your bookie to answer 15 questions correctly. I'm a question 15 to win 900. Spurs at Pelicans over 234. Is it too risky to go all in? I can go 50-50 and take 450. First question, is it required that you have to do the Spurs Pelicans game? If you can go away from that game, cool. If not, I think the over is an okay play. And then it's a free thing, so might as well take what you can get. So good luck on that one. But let me know, is it required that you have to do that Spurs Pelicans game? Would you lean on that game? Where would you lean on that game? For the Braves. He wants to know if I want to bet the Braves today against Minnesota. Minnesota's thrown out Chichi Gonzalez. They've got pretty
They
much.
got Chi-Chi?
Yeah, they got Chichi. And they've got a good chunk of their starting lineup going. Atlanta's got Tucker Davidson, and they've got Swanson, Olsen, Riley, Azunia, Albies, Rosario. They got a majority of their starting lineup going too. The line on my book is -130 for the Braves. Twins are +110. I'd probably leave Minnesota at +1. But I'm not betting that game. So take that with a grain of salt. 2-team parlay, Wings, Islanders.
Don't hate it. That might be puck lines.
Yeah, that kind of has to be. If it's a +200 and +160. How about on the later games? I like Blues, Dallas, Duke, parlay, think.
I like Carolina. I didn't bet it because the lines moved 20 cents on me. Dallas, I like the Dallas Stars and Reg. Duke, they're going to have a nice little red carpet laid out for them to make the Final Four against North Carolina.
Fair enough. Islanders +1. Yeah, okay. Islanders +1.5. Detroit +1.5. There you go. I could see Isles tight game, possibly overtime. That's what I was saying. I said that earlier. Yes, only option is Spurs at Pelicans. Total over under 234. Or Pelicans -5, Spurs -5. I think out of any of those,
Spurs.
I was going to say the Pelicans.
Mm.
But I don't mind the over either. If you like the over, then ride with the over. It would be over or the Pelicans for me. But good luck. That's money line?
No.
That can't be money line. If Wings are +220 and the Islanders are +160, there's no way.
I have it clicked in on Bovada here, +722.
Yeah, that's
for those two. Let me see what the puck lines would be.
You stayed away from that one.
Puck lines would be +192. I don't know where you're getting +82 with.
Terry, stay tuned for the midday money with Sean Higgs on the Max Wagers Network and find out both plays that I have. But we'll keep on rolling. Devils, Washington Capitals. Caps at -175. Total is 6. Where are you looking?
I like the over in this game. We have Washington Capitals coming in playing a little bit more of over hockey as of late. They played Buffalo last night. That game finished 4-3. Let me put that into my numbers here because I didn't. They've gone over in 9 of their last 10 games now. And New Jersey plays over hockey as well. They've given up at least 3 goals in 5 straight games. They've gone over in 4 of the last 5. And for the last 5 games for New Jersey, it's either been a 3-point win or a 3-point loss. And I think we see goals in this game. I like the over 6 in the spot. I got it around -120. It's around -125 now. I still don't mind that as long as it's a 6, not a 6.5. Take the over for Washington and New Jersey.
There you go. If you got that, then if you got Islanders Wings at +380 money line parlay, go look for a different book. That is awful lines. That is awful odds. So yeah, go find a different book then. When Sean's show, it's at 12. Trying to parlay those 12:30 hockey plays. Yeah, his show's at 12. So Toronto Maple Leafs is -240. They're against Montreal, the Canadiens. And I believe the Canadiens were the first team eliminated officially from playoffs.
Correct.
So thoughts on this one?
Yeah, it's a lean towards an over in this game. Obvious enough, this Montreal team's been an over machine. They've put up at least 3 goals in 9 of the last 10 games. So this team is scoring goals. They're giving up goals as well. I like Montreal, obviously. I'm not looking towards Toronto on the road, laying 240. This will probably make my card later in the day. I want to see if I can get a little bit of a better line, maybe. Maybe money comes in on the Toronto Maple Leafs because I feel like Toronto Maple Leafs are kind of like the New York Yankees of hockey. They're the one that get all the money. You have to pay the Maple Leaf tax. I like the team total over for the Montreal Canadiens at 2.5. You can get that at I clicked the New Jersey game. Team total over 2.5 for the Montreal Canadiens is -105. I don't mind that there. So that's where I'll probably be looking at this game. Is taking the Canadiens team total.
That's fair. That is not true. I am 5-0 in spring training baseball the last 2 days, and I'm profitable. Let's see, probably about almost 6 units on spring training baseball. You just got to find the right spots. The ice guys on today? I have no clue.
I don't know
association with them.
I don't know. I know they've had technical issues the last few days, but I think Ian Cameron said it was going to be okay today.
There you go. Cavs money line, sure. Nets, yes. Houston, yes. Arkansas spread. I sure hope they win outright. That's my hope. I do not want to see Duke in the Final Four. Anyways, got 6 games in the NHL left. Vancouver Canucks, the Knuckleheads, are in Dallas taking on the Stars. Stars minus 145. Total is 6. Where are you looking?
Yeah. I like the Dallas Stars in this spot here in regulation. I was looking more towards the over 5.5 in this game, but it moved up to 6, and I didn't. I was mad that I missed that line. It's over 6 at even money in my book. Oh, it is offering me a 5.5 at minus 145. No, thank you on that one there. Looking at these two teams, Dallas has been playing better as of late. They've won 3 straight games. They beat Carolina, Edmonton, and Washington, 3 good teams. They won 4 of their last 5. They beat Montreal 5 games ago as well. They haven't puck lined anyone. That's one thing I've noticed. They've been winning and Vancouver coming in on a weird spot. They are coming in off of a loss versus Minnesota. They did puck line the Colorado Avalanche, but they also have lost 6 of their last 8 games. I'm going with the Dallas Stars in regulation at even money in this game. That's where I'm looking at for this spot here. So I like Dallas in this game.
Sounds good. Sorry, Terry's giving me crap about my best bet. So, anyways, we'll keep on moving because we got this one and then we got the wild game, and I'll give my explanation of why I like that one play. Carolina Hurricanes are minus 135. They're in St. Louis taking on the Blues. Total of 6 in this one. Thoughts?
This game pisses me off because I wanted to back both the side and the total, and I'm on nothing in this game because the line's moved, and I didn't get on it in time. I liked the over in Carolina, and since then, it's gone from minus 115 to minus 135 on the Hurricanes. It's gone from 5.5 and 6 to 6. I want nothing to do with this game. If I were to get to this game now, I kind of want to take Carolina on a puck line, and just go completely a big ball move, plus 195 for the Carolina puck line. And Carolina, I know the results have not been there, but this team has actually been dominating games. They've been creating more chances. They've been getting better opportunities, and they haven't been putting the puck in the back of the net. They've won 8 of the last 10 expected goal battles, even though they've lost 5 of their last 6 games. So this is a Carolina team that is going to break out. And I think this is a buy low spot for them here. Actually, I may go Carolina in regulation in this game. That's where I may end up landing at plus 110, taking Carolina reg. So that's where I'm probably going to end up landing on this game is Carolina in regulation. I don't want to take the over now because it's a 6, and I wanted that 5.5. You can get 5.5 at minus 165. No, thank you there. So for me, leaning towards Carolina in regulation. That's my only lean there.
That's fair. Everyone like and subscribe, by the way. Get it? It's going to be Duke versus Carolina, and Duke is going to smack them up. Blue Pigs. Bulls, Raps, and Nuggets first half. It'd be a lean towards the Cavs. Raptors is too wide for me, and even Nuggets first half is like minus 7. So good luck with that one. I'm not betting. Blues money line.
Yeah.
All right. Here's where I have my play. But the Minnesota Wild are hosting the Columbus Blue Jackets. Wild are minus 250, 6.5. Why is this game significant, Nick?
This will be the debut of Marc-Andre Fleury in net for the Minnesota Wild. I like the Wild on the puck line. This team is a really good home team. And I think that they're going to be able to take care of business here at home against a Columbus team off on a second half of back-to-back, coming in off an overtime loss versus the Winnipeg Jets, where I believe Nikolai Ehlers scored about 21 seconds into the overtime. Minnesota has been playing really well as of late. They've won 4 straight games. They've puck lined 3 of them. And I would lean towards the Wild puck line, minus 105. That may make my card later. I kind of want to see what happens the first 2 games of the day, and if those go well, then I might add a few plays on. If not, then I'm just going to stay put with what I have. Kind of like test the waters here. If New York and if New York and Detroit both hit, I'll probably add the Wild puck line. I'll add Carolina reg, and I'll add the Montreal Canadiens team total. That's probably where I'm going to approach there. If those 2 go well, I might add more. If not, then I'm going to just stay off because then it's just telling me hockey's not going to be great today. So I'm going to take I would lean towards the Wild on the puck line in this spot at minus 105. That's where I'm leaning there.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. And this is what's going to happen for the game. So I'm grabbing my crystal ball, whatever you want to do.
Tinfoil hat.
Tinfoil hat. Marc-Andre Fleury will let a goal in within the first 5 minutes. And then that'll be the only goal he allows up all night. The Columbus Blue Jackets will be winning 1-0 after the first period, and then after that, Minnesota's going to explode. But my main bet for today, the one that I gave out to Terry, Columbus Blue Jackets, first period, 3-way money line. I'm taking Columbus to win the first period. Whether it's 1-0, whether it's 2-0, I think that Columbus will at least score within the first 5 minutes on Marc-Andre Fleury, and then he's gonna straighten out and be good the rest of. He's gonna settle down and be good the rest of the game. But I'm taking Columbus Blue Jackets first period on the 3-way line. There you go.
All right, bold.
No comment. Find out on Sean's show. Jackets could win this one. It could. I think they win the first thing. Let's go. Wild! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark!
All right, no, don't read all that out.
I was trying to read his comment, Nick. New Jersey, Washington, first period, both to score plus 160.
I don't hate that at all. I like the over.
Wild money line, Knights money line, 2-team parlay. Fair. I'm late to the party. What up, guys? Feeling on Houston. Yes, Houston. Yes to Houston. Panthers, Stars, Wild money line parlay.
Yeah.
Chalk. Good luck.
I don't mind that chalk though. That's good chalk.
You know what? However you want to put that for me, Terry, to work it out, whether it's first to score or first period. And I could see it. I could see a 1-0 game.
See, I was looking for this and I can't find it.
However you want to put it for me, either one works, and it doesn't matter which one you give me. Either Columbus to score first or the first period 3-way line. Either one works. Let's keep rolling. 3 games left, Nick. The Edmonton Oilers are in Calgary taking on the Flames. Flames minus 145. Total is 6.5. Where are you looking?
Yeah, this was a spot here where I was looking to back aside, and the line moved a little bit too much for my liking in order to back this side, so I ended up staying off. I like the Oilers in this spot here. Oilers are coming on playing a lot better hockey as of late. They've won 6 of their last 8 games. They're coming in off of a 5-2 win versus Edmonton. Calgary's a really good team, don't get me wrong. They're coming in off of a 4-2 win against Arizona last night. I'm mad I didn't take Arizona plus 2.5. It is what it is. But I think this is a spot here where the Edmonton Oilers could win this game. And that's where I'm going to lean with this game. I was leaning, but the only thing is I was leaning this with that play when they were a plus 145. Not a plus 125. I want nothing to do with them at plus 125. I wanted that 145. So pass.
That's fair. Totally. Terry, what happened to the Shoey with C-Mac and Weapon X?
They're not forgetting.
Matty Mac has been busy, and Weapon X needs to be on the same show for the Shoey. Fair enough. Oilers and Blues money line.
I like the Oilers, not the Blues though.
It will happen before the end of the regular season. That's fair. Anaheim Ducks, quack, are in San Jose Sharks. San Jose to take on the Sharks. Minus 154. The Sharks total is 6. Let's hear it, Nick.
SJ Sharks do. No, yeah, I like San Jose in this spot. I know that seems ugly, but man, has this Anaheim team sucked lately. They've put up 3 or more expected goals in 2 of their last 10 games. They've given up at least 3 in 3 straight expected goals. They've lost the expected goal battle in 7 of their last 10. They've lost in 8 straight, and they've been puck-lined in 5 of those. They've given up at least 3 goals in 8 of the last 10 games. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, someone reminded me.
Stop it. Get some help.
Give me the San Jose Sharks in regulation here. I think this is a spot where the Sharks have been playing a little bit better as of late. I know they lost 5-2 in their last game against Edmonton, but they beat Calgary in their previous game before that. So I think that was a little bit of a letdown spot. And I think San Jose should beat this Anaheim Ducks team. Anaheim was a big seller at the trade deadline. They don't have Rickard Rakell anymore. They don't have Nick Deslauriers. They don't have 2 of their best defensemen in Josh Manson and Hampus Lindholm anymore. So this is a spot here. Give me the Sharks in regulation, minus 105. I think they take care of business within the 60 minutes.
There you go. 100, yes. Hey, we got one more game, Nick. The Kraken are in LA taking on the Kings. Minus 200 are the Kings. 5.5 is your total. Thoughts on this one?
Yeah, for me, this is a lean towards the Kings. I love this Kings team this year. They deserve to win that last game against Chicago. They put up 4.06 expected goals against them. They've won the expected goal battle in 6 of their last 10 games, 4 of their last 6. Seattle is puck-lined back-to-back teams. Get that. It was Detroit and Arizona, but they've puck-lined back-to-back teams. This is not a good Seattle team, though. Previous to that, they've given up at least 3 goals in 8 straight games. They've lost the expected goal battle in 7 of their last 8 games. They lost it against Arizona, of all teams. Arizona is a team that loses most of their expected goal battles, and even in a 4-2 win, Seattle didn't outchance Arizona. This should be a 4-1, 5-1 win for the Kings. The Kings are coming off of a bad loss against Chicago. I think they bounce back in this game. I would lean towards the Kings on the puck line. You can get that for plus 120. That may be something I add later, depending on how the night goes or how the morning goes.
There you go. We will try to do NHL. Good luck. I love my wife. Good name. There you go. But that is all the games for today. I want to remind you guys to tweet out hashtag BestBarSupDogs on Twitter. They are now in the Final 4 of the Barstool Best College Bar in America. Tweet it out. Just do it. We appreciate everything. And when you guys do tweet it out, tag us in it, and we'll like your thing, retweet it, whatever goes on. Just help out SupDogs win Barstool Best Bar in America. But let's go ahead and do a little bit of housekeeping, handicap, recapping, all that good stuff. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, the TikTok, ESB Shorts on YouTube, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. All of that stuff linked in the description below. Check it all out. Appreciate all the support. Let's see if we could try to get to 1,800 subscribers by opening day. I believe we're at like 1,750 something. So if you guys can help us get there, share us out, do all that good stuff. 1,800 subscribers by opening day. We would really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out the Max Wagers Network. Higgs will be up at 12 o'clock. Allie with Morningwood at 1. It's today's Saturday, right?
Yep.
It's just Higgs today. at noon, and then there's no more. Everything else will be returning Monday besides Game Time Decision. Game Time will be back on Tuesday because me and Nick will be in Charlotte for when we would be on that Monday show. But all that, check it all out and do that. Back to the chat and then recap and all that good stuff. Crackhead, no thank you.
Yeah, no.
There you go. I have bets for the 12:30 games. Good luck. Supness, F Golden State. I'm guessing you bet on them. There you go. My name is my Twitter account with 8,000 followers. Hey, if you tweet out the hashtag Best Bar Sup Dogs and tag us in it at Bets Earle or at Gaming Giggity or at Nicholas _ Earle.
Yep, Nicholas _
If you tag any of us or all of us, we will we will definitely retweet it. You'll find and follow you guys. Appreciate that. Game Time show. No Game Time Decision on the weekends, and we won't be on Game Time on Monday. It will be Tuesday through Friday this week coming up. So that's that. Tampa Bay and the Islanders under 2-teamer. Good luck. A little bit of a recap for me. I'm on the Brooklyn Nets -3.5, and I'm on the over in the Memphis-Milwaukee game. I have 3 MLB preseason bets. Those will be on Higgs' show at Midday Money, so check that out on the Max Wagers Network in about half an hour.
Yeah, for me, I'm rolling with the Islanders money line, Red Wings +220, the Golden Knights puck line at +125, the Stars and Reg at even money, the Devils and Capitals over 6 at -120, and the Sharks and Reg at -105.
There you go. I got Columbus to score first in the first period at +165. I like that call. Let's get it today. But Nick, wrap up the stream for today, and we'll head on out.
Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning and anywhere in between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim. This has been another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching, and good luck.